Hello and welcome to week 29 of the Jeff Galloway Run-Walk-Run program. Lazy old gnome to marathoner, my edition. I need to start out this episode with a shout out to somebody who has been very supportive of my journey, and that's Kevin Gwin from the Extra Mile podcast. He gave us a mention on the podcast episode 95, and although we don't deserve it, I very much appreciate that. So for any of you extra milers who are over here because of that, thank you for showing up. When you start doing a video blog, I don't know if it's because you're somewhat insane or what, because more than anything it's just to personally document where I've been, maybe for my relatives through the generations, if nothing else, or maybe for something for my daughter to look back on when she's old and laugh at. But when other people begin looking at it, it is sometimes a bit of a surprise. Today's a milestone day for me. It is day 200 of my running journey. Yes, I've been a runner for 200 days, and while that may not seem like a long time to those of you who have been running for years and years, to me it's a long enough time for me to have become slightly impatient at times at my progress. And milestones are there, and you can look at them a couple of ways. You can look at your milestone and compare it to a benchmark, which is a good thing to do, especially when you're in training, because you need to know, I made this goal for myself, did I reach this goal or not? And in that way, it is constructive, but there's sometimes a tendency to look at a milestone and then compare it to other people. And really, running isn't about other people. Even those people who race, yes, there's other people in the race, but you really can't race them. The only person you can race is yourself. The only competition that you have is yourself. And to try to pit yourself against other people is not only futile, but in many ways counterproductive. Rather, a better way to look at a milestone is to look at a picture of where you are and say to yourself and maybe to the world, here's where I am. Look back at where I came from. And for me, that's the most productive use of this 200th day, is look at where I came from. Like I said, the lazy old gnome sitting in his recliner chair. That's where I was 200 days ago. But since then, as of today, I've put 320 miles on these legs running. That's amazing to me. I ran a 5K for the first time within a few days of starting running. I thought my heart was going to explode and my brains were going to come flying out of my ears, but I finished it. And since then, I finished a half marathon, which was a goal at the outset that I thought was absolutely impossible. But I finished it with relative ease, in an upright position, smiling, celebrating, and ready to do it again and beyond, all because of the coaching of Jeff Galloway. So those are some amazing things. And then just 2 days ago, I had my fastest training run in my days as a runner. And it was one of those days that was just absolutely seamless and flawless and absolutely effortless. And I ran my fastest training time just by going out and doing it. So that's something to really celebrate. As I cool down here, I have to kind of bring up something that I try to remind people of. at the ends of my videos, and I need to remind myself to do, and that is to enjoy the journey, because the races will be over. You'll break your goals and set new goals, and all the while, if you look forward and are disgusted with yourself, or somehow become crushed because you're not as good as someone else or not as good as you could have been, look back at that journey, and really, while you're on it, enjoy it, and enjoy looking back at it and where you've come from and where you are. And you can do that and say, hey people, here's where I am. I'm a runner. And if you're a runner, we'll be seeing you out here on the road.